Hello and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Yevrà here, our Lord of the Sith, and we are here in the second chapter of the Sith Inquisitor storyline, and unfortunately we've been thrown right into the deep end. It seems we have made an enemy of Darth Thanaton, a very powerful Dark Lord of the Sith, who wishes to eradicate the entirety of Zash's power base, which includes ourselves. We are going to have to defend ourselves against Thanaton, and one of the ways we've thought about how this is possible is through this new ritual we've discovered, this force walking, to be able to absorb more spirits of former Sith to empower ourselves. As such, rumors have it that there is a spirit on the world of Taris, and that's where we're going to be going next. Taris was once a city world, home to a planetary metropolis. 3 centuries ago, however, it was bombarded by the great Darth Malak and left a toxic ruin. The years since have not been kind to Taris, as vegetation and animal life struggle to gain a foothold in shattered skyscrapers and habitats. The Republic began to recolonize Taris less than a decade ago, aiming to make it a symbol of Republic hope and steadfastness. In response, the Empire is mobilizing troops and beginning a full-scale assault. Early reports speak of fierce resistance from the Republic, as well as natural hazards in the form of wildlife and the mysterious Rakghoul plague. Indeed. So, Taris. This is one of the worlds where we'll be traveling and we won't encounter a player of the other faction. While an Imperial player is here on Taris, pushing back the Republic players are traveling to the Imperial held world of Balmorra to aid the remnants of the resistance there, and to finally try and push the Empire off that world. Unfortunately. So, let's get ourselves underway.
Zash, has your research turned up anything else on this Taris ghost?
Ni pate uvaro wisandan sware kanidede akja swaluda is.
Figures the old lady isn't around when we need her.
Gininagangan gisat.
She is more useful to me than you are. Let me speak with her.
Nikademos in pisemeban frumest hosida fram.
You are bound to obey me, mobster. Obey.
Ni patay ufaro wisandan sware kanidede.
Thank you. It's such a relief to have use of my faculties. You have no idea how disconcerting it is to be pushed to the recesses of your own consciousness. But you didn't call me here because you missed my company. What is it you need?
What was the name of your contact on this planet again?
Ah, we've arrived on Taris then. Excellent. His name is Ilios Malice. He's Sith. Sniveling but obedient. It seems the ghost you're after was once a Sith from Darth Malak's invasion force that destroyed Taris a few hundred years ago. The ghost was one of the Sith left to die during the final bombardment, for some spiteful reason or another. We're all trigger-happy sometimes.
Don't any Sith ever die of natural causes?
Most Sith don't see 50. Ilios Malice at the Imperial base will be able to tell you more. If he forgets his manners, remind him you're my successor.
Excellent. And it seems due to the bond between Kemval and ourselves, we are able to push his consciousness back through commands. A rather useful ability.
Galaxy will continue trembling at your approach if it knows what's good for it, Master. Maker knows I do.
Unfortunately, the Republic have control of the major spaceport here on Taris, known as Olaris. We have to dock the Fury at an orbital station. And then take a shuttle down to the beachhead the Empire has established. Ah, yes. I just remembered something. Give me just a moment. And welcome's back. Sorry about that. I had forgotten myself that as a Lord of the Sith, it is only right that we now corrupt a few new animals, a few new beasts, to be our beasts of burden. As such, we now have a corrupted Nexu.
Headed to Taris, my lord? Let me clear a shuttle for you. And please, forgive the delay. The planet hasn't seen this much action since Darth Malik occupied it centuries ago. Now that the Republic's rebuilding their shattered cities, the Dark Council is determined to destroy the planet once and for all.
Do we have the Republic on the defensive yet?
I haven't seen the latest reports myself, I'm afraid. If you're ready to head to Taris, your shuttle's cleared for launch.
I'm all set.
I'll tell Imperial Command you're en route. Speak with Captain Hellard if you wish to join the fight.
We have to reconsider or reprioritize how we feel about the Empire now once again. A lot of the time or early on it was more about our own survival, but we are now, for better or for worse, the successor to Darth Zash, her greatest apprentice. And no matter what she meant to do to us, we are a Sith of great potential, as others have acknowledged. The fact that Darth Thanaton wants us removed is proof that some people are wary of us. Death has been here. She is merciless. Lovely. We have a codex entry, of course, on where we arrived, the Brel sediment. And obviously here is the entirety of the sediment here. And we can pull back. We've kind of arrived in a centralized region of Taris. And over time, no doubt, we'll be passing into the Tularan Marsh, into the sinking city, and then finally pushing back the Republic forces into their resettlement zone. And we have Olaris Spaceport here, on the western corner of the map. So, it seems our sniveling Sith contact, this Ilios Malice, is within the command center of the Imperial Garrison here. But if we wish to aid Imperial interests, we have a Captain Hellard here who we can have a word with.
Welcome to Taris, my lord. I'm Captain Hillard, Imperial Military Command. Your arrival was unexpected. The Supreme Commander of Imperial forces on Taris has requested a word. Darth Gravus, the new arrival.
I sensed your presence. Such mastery of the Force is rare and impressive. Care to lend your lightsaber to Taris's destruction?
That's never a good reason to destroy an entire planet.
The Republic's reconstruction of Taris is an offense to the Empire. We must answer without mercy. If you desire to stand by my side and serve the Empire, swat down the Republic artillery firing on our base.
I'll crush every Republic weapon I see.
Seek me out when the artillery's in pieces. Then we'll discuss your role in the greater conflict.
Darth Gravus. Considering we have a feud with Darth Thanaton, it may be worth getting fellow Sith on our side. Why don't we learn about the region we're in first of all? Really? The Brel settlement refers to a large area of Tarisian ruins dominated by a massive acidic lake and a former chemical plant. It gets its name, somewhat ironically, from Ark Brel, a leading environmentalist on Taris in the days before its destruction. Before the bombardment, Ark Brel set up several water purification and waste disposal plants on Taris, with the aim of turning the waste from Taris's factories into alternative fuel sources and minimizing the waste produced by the massive city world. Legend has it that the collapse of one of his factories during the bombardment created the acidic lake, although present rumor suggests that other, less well-intentioned groups on Taris may have been the cause. Before we introduce ourselves to Darth Gravus and find our contact here, let us go push back the Republic, who are here in the Brel settlement, setting up artillery and defensive gun emplacements to try and keep the Imperials enclosed over the acid lake.
Jamunja.
We have a bonus to deal with 10 of the Republic artillery forces here. We have quite a few of these notes of reflection and have yet to recruit the newest potential companion you may have. I may have to look into that. Oh. I'll slay this artillery captain. He's leading the Republic forces here. Killing him will demoralize them. One would hope at the very least.
house.
Oh, oh, no. Ah, god damn it. Oh, another artillery captain. The heroic mission terminal here. Might as well grab the weekly once again. And let us introduce ourselves to Darth Gravus.
The Republic artillery is in pieces, Darth Gravus.
I hope you enjoyed yourself. The Republic infestation is slowly rebuilding Taris. Left untreated, we'll be faced with a military staging point and symbol of Republic fortitude.
I'm back, Master. I slaughtered every one of them, then crushed their artillery.
A fascinating story. Unfortunately, the true destroyer of the artillery stands before you. Thanavesh, meet the latest addition to my circle.
Hunt in my territory again, and you're dead.
Go ahead. Let's see what you can do with that lightsaber.
That's it!
Save your anger, Thana. We must focus our power to bring down the Republic's military leader, Com Order. He commands a battalion set to drive us off Taris.
Crack the foundation of Order's attack. It's the best way to stop him.
No time for that. I'll attack the Republic weakling and end this standoff.
No, Thana. Order is too strong. Stripping him of his battle resources is just the path to take. Republic troops are in short supply this far from the base, so Order's been arming Cathar settlers to attack us. The Cathar beasts are vicious enough without Republic weapons. They must be neutralized.
The Cathar won't survive the day.
You'll mess the job up. I will lead the massacre.
No, Thana. Your failure with the artillery has earned you a secondary assignment.
As you wish, Master.
Remove this Cathar threat. Then we'll be one step closer to Order's defeat.
Excellent. Oh. And we've gained a codex entry on Darth Gravus's apprentice. Do we have an entry on him? No. Born into wealth and privilege on Roman Kos, Barnafesh spent her childhood cultivating an explosive temper and destroying everything she laid eyes on. When Fana discovered her talent with the Force, she tested her destructive talents on her military parents' bodyguards. After the 8th guard was found broken and mangled, her terrified parents tried to suppress their daughter's power. Fana lashed out, and the resulting devastation burned an entire caste city block to the ground. Fana's parents were consumed in the blaze, and their Force adept orphan was sent to the Sith Academy on Korriban. The incident was widely publicized as an example of the terrible fate of parents who fear, rather than embrace, a potential Sith child. Fana tore through her Sith trials and her fellow acolytes at lightning speed, earning the attention of Darth Gravus. When her studies concluded, the Elder Sith Lord took Fana on as his apprentice, with the promise she would finally sink her teeth into the Republic in the jungles of Taris. Should we speak to... Yeah, we should. Make an introduction.
Ilios Malus, you were sent here to investigate a ghost. What did you discover?
I am a busy man. I don't have time for... Oh, my lord, I forgive me. I didn't recognize you in your new wardrobe. So grand. This is a pleasant surprise. I had heard the most unfortunate rumors.
You're better off not believing anything anyone says about me.
Yes, of course. The grapevine does lie, doesn't it? Now, you are asking about the ghost, yes? Let me see. I assure you I've been hard at work assessing the situation. It's just the Jedi have been guarding the old Jedi Enclave very tightly. That's where the ghost first appeared, you see.
Don't let it get stuck in your throat. Speak.
The ghost appears only sporadically. Not even the Jedi who guard the Enclave can make it appear. They've resorted to using a young Padawan to try and draw the ghost out through blood ties or something. Foolishness if you ask me, but I'm a man of meager understanding.
Why do the Jedi care if the ghost appears?
My understanding is the ghost doesn't need to appear to be felt, and the Jedi don't like the dark side lingering in their enclave. It seems if the Padawan can make the ghost appear, they can cleanse it, or whatever it is Jedi do with ghosts.
It seems the Jedi have a weak link.
The Jedi guard her closely, but I think you may be on to something. Many a Sith is formed from a weak Padawan's impressionable mind. I can't imagine an impressionable young Padawan being able to resist your particular charms, and it would save you the trouble of fighting a small army of Jedi.
I cannot twist her until I understand what tempts her.
You might visit the Jedi training grounds by the waterfall. It's abandoned now, dangerous. The data recorders there may hold certain insights into her personality. In the meantime, I will endeavor to learn what I can of her Jedi masters. We need information on the Padawan from the Jedi training databanks before we can learn how to manipulate her.
So this spirit, the Sith, is somewhere within the Jedi Enclave. They're trying to draw them out through some sort of blood ties to a Jedi Padawan. We're hoping to manipulate her into drawing the spirit out for our own ends. Ah, okay, we have the training grounds nearby where the Cathar settlers happen to be. Very useful. I wonder if it's worth checking these databanks at the moment. I may hold off on checking the databanks until a little later when we've cleared more of the Brel sediment. I have a feeling that we'll have to be searching for more than just one. And the others may be in regions we haven't yet secured. But it's good that we have a plan of action. Plus it'll give Elios more time to try and learn about this Padawan's Jedi Masters. But now let us deal with the Cathar settlers that the Republic has been arming. And show them the error of their ways.
Afragiban.
Oh, we are a combat instructor from the Republic here. Probably to make sure the animals are pointing the guns in the right direction. We only needed to slaughter so many.
The Cathar's fighting days are over.
Let their deaths be an example to those who would try to rebuild Taris. If only Thana were here to observe your swift victory.
I'm back, and I brought a friend. He's one of Order's guards. I had some fun with him. Wasn't until I killed his buddies that he finally talked.
The Force is the key to unlocking true pain.
My methods made him scream just fine. Go on, officer. Spill your story. And no whimpering this time.
Commander Orda. He's got walkers hidden near his base. They'll ambush anyone who attacks. That's all I know. Please release me. Okay. The walkers can't be detected by probes. Only Order's top operatives have the coordinates, and they're encoded.
Is this the best you can find, Thana? A lowly officer with second-hand information.
He's all we need, Master. I'll attack Order's base myself and rip those walkers apart.
You're only going to get yourself killed.
Don't underestimate my power.
Don't overestimate it either, Thana. If you hope to face Order, we must cripple his walkers first. We'll find them by slaying his operatives for their coordinate codes. His men have gunned down many Imperials, so don't hold back. With the coordinates, our bomber squadrons will decimate the walkers.
I can't wait to feel the aftershocks.
Thank you. Such a mission demands only the best. Thana, wait here and train for our assault against Order.
No! I've wasted enough time enslaved to you, Gravus. Enjoy your new pet.
And my apprentice breaks her leash. Thana's strength with the Force is magnificent, but she's only focused when prodded into a rage. And I see she's abandoned her poor friend. We'll have to dispose of him.
Wait! Please don't hurt me! I told you everything I know.
I'll put in a good word for you with Order.
Let's hope all Republic forces on Taris are so pathetic. Kill the operatives, then hand their coordinates over to Major Nost, the head of Imperial Bomber Command. He's already stationed at our outpost. I look forward to hearing of the Walker's destruction.
Excellent. Oh, we have to choose one of these relics. Very well. Oh, what's this? A nice high collar to it. Might keep it. It's more for maybe a warrior, I would imagine. But potential. We could maybe play with it later. For now, though, there is another Imperial base here within the Brel sediment. It'll take us over to Bomber Command. And this is where the Republic operatives are who have the location of the Republic walkers. What I think we'll do is take a small break here. And when we come back, it looks like we have an exploration mission available to us. And then we'll travel to the west towards Imperial Bomber Command and those Republic operatives, and continue our assault on the Republic forces here. Thank you all for joining me with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then though, take care. Bye bye now.